So we started family meetings a couple of years ago, and in one of the first meetings, we went around the table to discuss what values each of the family members shared. And in doing this exercise, we realized that the three top values was family, respect, and communication. With communication, I'll extend that also to education, because when you communicate to others, you're also teaching the next generation. With this, in the decision-making process, I mean, that's something that comes with time. So even though we know who the decision makers are, today, being the parents, then in the future, how do we establish that? And whether it's established through a family constitution or it's established through family policies and procedures, but all that is what we're trying to develop to see for the future generations, how will the decisions be made. The key point here is that there has to be a shared intention by the next generation, and as long as they all share that same intention, they'd want to remain as part of a group. And if there's one thing that my father's always told us is that you always want to stay in an open door room where you allow family members to come and go as they please, because if you keep them in a closed room, they'll always look about how to leave as opposed to how to stay. So having that shared intention, having that open door concept will allow the decision process to be made in such a way that everybody is comfortable with it and that nobody feels exclusive to the process. So it's something that we're developing as we go on, and we'll always have the next generation come in and be able to change anything that they feel should be changed, as opposed to pushing down that this is what was established and you have to follow these rules, as opposed to this is what was established and how can you come in and help bring that to a different level based on changes that might have occurred over the different generations. And that, I think, is a decision process going forward that will only make a family want to stay as an inclusive family and share the family values. In terms of family values, by sharing those with the different family members and knowing that these are the values that will help in the different businesses that we're involved with, or it helps with the different philanthropy that we get involved with, by tying it into those family values, it kind of helps the family be cohesive and become one unit to understand who they are and help each other fit in that same unit. So values is the key to any family, and with that you can elaborate into so much more for the betterment of the family as a whole.